Just keeping my word while confusing those trying to stop it. There's the tools. There's the wheel hub that's been changed. There's the scooter trailer. So I've got 2 cards. Yeah. Because they're after one of them. Right. Indicators on the trailer bar. Yeah, all I need to get now is a pipe bender to bend that, to lift that off the floor, because it's too low to the floor. And then I'll order solid rubber tyres for that as well, for the back, so they can't sabotage that. But I can take that off the scooter and wheel it in the house. Marnie's trying to get in the kitchen. Well, I'll give it a test run. All I've done is drill one hole to adapt it. There's the other half of the same bar, which is supposed to be for a bike. A gator bar for a bike. Remember that corrupt prison officer and probation officer? Yeah, I'm still having problems with my pop knee, and that's supposed to be bolted on there. That's supposed to be bolted on there. That bit is supposed to go up through there and bolt into that. Yeah. And then it's a bike gator bar again. Because my grandson, Tyler, pops my knee, being lazy, and the police are trying to confiscate kids' mobility scooters for getting to school with and that. Yeah. Telling them they need a licence for one and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. And it's clearly a mobility scooter for my shopping, isn't it? It's not for flying around. Right, there's the crack in the hub. I've managed to get away with not having to replace the rotor, and all I'm doing now is sitting back waiting for the brake pads, because they sent me the wrong brake pads. So I'm just waiting for them to arrive, but I can ride it about slowly, even if it's got a cracked front wheel, without falling off of it or riding into anybody else. Let me just prove that to you, because I've put the other 2 dogs in so they don't attack it. Right, because they've got to, yeah, there's the indicator lights on the handlebar, brake lights, indicator lights. Can't see it properly, so turn it on, 1 click takes it into 3rd gear, yeah. Yep, that's working. Moving freely, innit? All I've got to do is tighten the handlebars up. So I'm just testing it out with the trailer on it in the garden. Right. Whoa. Right. So, job done. Now you know why I've got the 2 cards. Because he's after my money round here, aren't they? So I can't keep my word with their silly court cases. So there's 2 cards I've got. I'll drop one locally, and my scooter's back together and working, so I can go and get my shopping. Not sure if it's a bank holiday today, but the landlords aren't answering the phone, so I won't be running away, will I? I'm not running away from nothing while they're still out the back trying to observe me, and have been observing me fixing that scooter front wheel. Right, wait, Lola, back up, girl, stop eating that grass. Good girl. There's the bucket of kettle water to heat up the solid rubber tyre so it's unpunctionable. Oh, I'm being spied on from that area as well. Caught them at it as well. Dogs can't drink it, can they? So it's had a dirty old tyre in it. Now I don't have to go around the front of the building, do I? Just to lock the dogs in the building. Getting distracted. Do you know what I'm saying now? Right? Because that's how they've been getting away with the distraction thefts. The postman, I said hello to him this morning, got me mail out. The letterbox. Wished him happy morning. And well, I said be aware of that charity bag scam, eh? Where they half put it in through your letterbox. If you see it in the letterbox, just poke it straight through with the charity bag as well. Make sure the mail gets in there safe. The dogs aren't by the mailbox. They're only guarding, so mail can't be intercepted, because intercepting Royal Mail's a crime, isn't it? Yeah, my old friends learnt about that. Right, and the same shit's going on round here, because everyone's trying to find out about family finances, because they want it, right? So that's the reason for the set-up court cases. So are you trying to chase light reflections again, Hulkster? Every time I move the phone up. Yep. It's reflecting off the phone, right? So I've got 2 cards. While I safely manoeuvre about after repairing more damage. Alright? That was the problem, look. See the way it's bent over? My guess, someone whacked it from the side, making it go that way. So definitely sabotage. Not from myself. I'll give it a good old stress test out on Friday. And it was fine then. So it happened while I was out. Or before that. So they were picking on the weak points. And I've just put it right this morning. Already spotted overhead air traffic this morning. After the American Airlines one went past. Already spotted the RAF Wittering one up there as well. Keeping an eye on it. And then we had frequency weapon. Telltale signals dotted across to where that American airline one was flying. So there's your Trump golf course connection. Who are they trying to target? Just a heads up to the Americans. Just going to upload this anyway, because I haven't had time to make me breakfast or anything this morning, because I'm keeping my word to an old friend. So, cards are ready. Word will be kept, but safely, because I can't trust what's going on in this village or up at that post office. So I'm going to go and drop a card in the post office letterbox, since it ain't been sitting there over Sunday and the postman's out and about. Right? If the postman's out and about, that means it ain't a bank holiday, is it? So the landlords are definitely hiding, not answering the phone. Right? Because my landline phone has been sabotaged. Where someone's been messing about with the wires out the front. I've checked the whole cable back to the front door, and I ain't going out there to check that. Because I don't need to, because I'm telling the truth. There's the proof. Scooter's been repaired. You know what's been going on behind me. You know what's been going on in the skies up there. It was heading across that way, so I don't know if it's coming from Sandringham way or coming from the continent, but that was definitely a frequency weapon in use. The telltale signs were going across the sky, pointing to that American airline flight. Right? So I don't know if IceCat's turned on. Do you know what I'm saying now? But if it's coming from that way, it's got to be coming from elsewhere, not IceCat, because IceCat's more further north, innit? Yeah, dogs are fine. My disability's the same as it was. Bit of clearing up to do. No biggie. But all the electrical problems, stop chasing light reflections, Hulkster. But all the electrical items that keep getting sabotaged, and the scooter sabotaged and that, and things going out of place, yeah, it's a gym problem. So someone's been cursing me, haven't they? Setting them on me. No idea who that could be. Maybe it'd be written in the skies, eh? Coming from that way, past the neighbour's house. Now what's over that way? Sandringham. Morning. How are you doing down there? You eating grass as well? You're a bald dog. Not a silly moo. Get off. Get off. You've had plenty to eat. Get off. That's it. Give me that tyre. Give me it. See, the clue to gin hunting is if things are out of place, they turn up very close by to where you put them, because it's all a mind game from the gin. It's to make you doubt, right? The Muslims will tell you that. So all the dogs' toys ended up indoors, and it wasn't the dogs or me that took them in there. I only took one of the tyres in there. So it's definitely a gin. Right. Is there a big Rizzler blown out on the floor there? Hang on. We don't want that blowing around the garden for neighbours to inform on, do we? Because it's only a king-size Rizzler. If I've put my medicine in my cider, you know what I'm saying now. So, I'm going to roll myself a small one and crack on with my day. Oh, let's put some more tobacco in the tin first. Nothing else in there, is there? Don't need to, because I'm being discreet. While other people are trying to inform. Oh. The police can only act on it if there's a complaint, can't they? So I've just exposed that little scam. No need for a change of contract, is there, if I haven't broken it in the first place? All it takes is a stroke of the pen, isn't it? right? So the person who's in charge of the law in this country, all he's got to do is stroke of a pen, it's done. Doesn't need any pantomime acts, does it? Oh, another big Rizzler just blew across the garden, yeah? I only want a small cigarette, don't I? But my little Rizzlers ain't out yet. Oh yes they are, they're under the phone. Right, let's put them on top of them Rizzlers so they don't blow across the garden. And have my small ciggy. And then get back to me vape. Now I've proved it all. Okay. Where's my filter? Can't you see? Hang on, let me try and prop it up against that. Without stopping the recording. Put a bit of weight behind it. That's sort of do. Let's ping it. There you go. One cigarette, tobacco and filter. Should be a pre-rolled blunt though that I'm smoking, shouldn't it, on the NHS? But I haven't sold my soul for it, have I? Right? Because it's medication. Herbal medication. So my body doesn't get poisoned anymore by pharmaceuticals prescribed by the state. With all their many side effects. Correct. And that's how you educate the ignorant fools. Right, King Big Ears. Sorry for being like this, old chap. Get your pen out. There's a good old bean. Right. Taxes on that. I don't need to be smoking that, do I? The tobacco gives you cancer, doesn't it? Yes? I can take or leave the other one, only when required for pain. Same as I've proved with my medication that's not been abused. Do you get it now? That's how you get pardoned. And have your name cleared. By doing it all thoroughly and proving it all. Right? And the security services go back through all the hidden complaint logs to see if I'm telling the truth on that. While the landlords are hiding this morning. Right? And if they've erased any complaint logs, they're in trouble, aren't they? There's my backlight for my scooter, so it had lights on both. Yeah, front and back. Now it's got indicators on. There's my vape, full up. For the nicotine replacement, which costs £1 a bottle. So why do they want to tax vapes? Right. Am I correct now? Am I talking the truth? Charlie Big Potatoes. It's like dogs are just saying good morning to Lucky. Electronic plasma lighter. I've got solar panels on the roof. The landlords want me moved out of the property to take control of the solar panels, right? Am I telling the truth about that as well? Because if the national grid goes down, I'm going to be adapting them solar panels and wiring them straight to the electric supply that runs the power grid. Right, it's already going to the power grid, some of it, isn't it? Because that was part of the contract that we signed. But it's only valid for so long, then you get all the solar panel benefit from those solar panels. So why are they trying to get me evicted to take control of those solar panels? I signed for those solar panels, they're mine. Landlords didn't sign for them, they're my solar panels. So if the national grid goes down, the national grid doesn't need the energy, does it? I will, to survive. And believe me, I'm going to be surviving. Or I'm going hunting with the investments that I've made. And my dogs. Giving them a purpose. Does that make perfect sense now? Gone a bit bow wow wow wild in the country, innit? How's Harry doing out in the States? Running home yet? Can't go running to his mother, can he? So he's got to depend on his father if he wants safety, doesn't he? Right. So by these set-up idiots threatening my children and injuring my children over a court case that was already settled, oh dear, they made a serious error now, haven't they? Because now I'm hunting. And I can pick up firewood and transport it home again, can't I, to cook with? Along with food caches. Now where did I learn to do that? Wasn't SAS training, was it? It was a Bravo 20 book. Right. So that's knowledge from the University of YouTube. Everything you need to be able to fix a scooter is on that site. So you don't need to pay someone to do it if you learn to do it yourself. Would that be truthful and correct as well? Can you hear a noise behind me? No. Just someone trying to distract me again while I'm making a video. Margaret came out for a spy, so I just lifted up the wheel. Said, look, it's okay, I'm only fixing a tyre. She got her scooter out and put it back again. Oh dear. Not getting no help, are you, Mrs. Instigator? Only the faithful are getting that help. Because I'm a man of my word. Right, it took a little bit of time while I was getting it all sorted out properly. But word's going to be kept. See me skyrocket. Here comes another plane. Let's see if we get chemtrails or any aiming at that. I don't need to look on the flight radar, do I? Like I did earlier, while the dogs was guarding me tools on the table. I saw the RAF Wittering one up there though. Just to spot a plane or a trainer plane. Right. So that's overhead monitored. Underneath monitored by energy paths and learning about earthquakes and how they travel. I'll have a look if the BGS has updated their data yet, since it's reverberating around the planet. From the solar event that's hitting Earth at the moment, in a couple of days, like it was said on the video, the earthquake forecast update. So you've got all the knowledge to sort it out properly now. And the anonymous way is knowledge is free and will continue to be so on the internet. But I'm unmasked, aren't I? Right? Never felt the need to wear an anonymous mask because I don't fear the state. It's the other way round. That's why they've been investigating thoroughly to see if I'm telling the truth or not. Do you see now? Have a lovely Monday, folks.